Assalamu alaikum and good greetings. So today we'll be watching a video titled Cringe Christian Gets Arrogant with Muslims, Instantly Regrets It. This is by the Muslim Skeptic. Interested to know what this is all about? Without further ado, let's watch.
In 2007, the United Nations Children Fund reported that a girl under 15 is 5 times more likely to die during pregnancy and childbirth than a woman in her 20s.
5 times more likely to die during pregnancy and childbirth than a woman in her 20s.
That data, that comes up a lot. In this discussion, that comes up a lot. He will keep bringing that up. 5 times more likely. He did not take that claim from the original source either. He quotes this Indian paper, this paper written by 2 Desi aunties. When you go back to that 2007 paper, it quotes from a 2001 UN paper. When you go to that one, it goes back to a 1997 report. When you go to that one, there's no source. This is basically a UN line. This is a UN slogan.
I think this is where Abdullah got a little confused. He didn't track the source down properly, and I'll show you. I'm just going to go through the sources here. So again, the claim is a girl under 15 is 5 times more likely to die during pregnancy and childbirth than a woman in her 20s. That's the claim. And that's coming from, as I pointed out in the debate, that's coming from a 2007 report. So let's go to the 2007 report. Okay, here it is. Okay, we go down to page 4. We'll see the claim. Girls under 15 are 5 times more likely to die during pregnancy and childbirth than a woman in her 20s. Okay, there's the claim, as you guys can see. The sources are at the end, so we got to go to page 88 down here. So I went through all of these, and I found the claim in one of them. I believe it was this 2003 report here. So I got that. So 2003 report here. Here we go to here. Early childhood has been linked to higher rates of maternal and child morbidity and mortality, truncated educated opportunities, lower future family income, reported by these guys here. Okay? Reviewed and evidence for the effects of childbearing. Okay? Notice that's a 1998 paper, not a 1997 paper. We can go to that one. Zabin, 1998. Okay? What does this study show? Okay, a lot of stuff. Okay, several studies have examined HPV among young women in Africa, reviewing more than 21,000. Harrison et al. 1985. Here's where we start getting to the claim. I believe this is it here. Yes. So notice.
Why is he not simply go straight citing the original source? That's weird to me. Because of course, normally when, for example, as an academician, we have to write, academic writing or paper, and normally when I see any claim and I go to the source, how to say, when I refer to a certain publication, they will say that several studies says this and this, and they will cite, and I will go to the original to see what exactly is the results, and I analyze there, right? So normally I'll just quote whatever the original source say. So here it's like several layers. So why he didn't actually go directly to the original study that conclude that? Oops.
Abdullah got the whole train of thought wrong. He probably got confused with the report, went to the wrong place. This is where the actual claim. Harrison et al. Reported that prenatal death rates among infants of teenagers aged 15 or younger at 180 deaths per 1,000 deliveries, compared with rates of 100 deaths older for women. Okay, higher rates there. Where is the one I'm looking for? Did I get? So as you can see here, they basically point out that there's higher rates of death for girls that are under 15. Okay? These studies show that children born to women younger than 15 were more than 2 times more likely to die at a low birth weight than women aged 20. So what is that actual study? Well, we can see it here. Let's pull it up for you guys. Okay, childbearing health and social priorities, a survey of 22,734 consecutive possible births in Zaria, North Nigeria. So again, you can see where these claims are going back to.
So let me see it. Where is it?
Are they precise? Not precise. Maybe you can make that claim, but they're still arguing that yes, there's a higher rate. You're far more likely to die.
Academically, this is failure, right? If my final year student do this, he would be, well, I'm not saying we will humiliate them in the front of the presentation, but if you make such a claim, I'm talking about final year project student, right? Undergraduate student. If you make a claim and then suddenly you may say this professor A says this is 2 times this, and where's the research? go there, there's no such thing as 2 times or etc., then your credibility is over. But I'm not sure, this guy who's he and what is his credential, but that's weird.
In childbirth, if you're under 15 than if you were having children in your 20s. So yeah, this is not accurate at all. What he's saying, that this goes back to some 1997 report. You can clearly see for yourselves where all these reports are coming from.
Did he make preparation for that stream? Because that's weird. Meaning, normally if he highlighted etc., then, but it is as if he just realized it in the moment that, wait a minute, the claim there is not aligned with this source. So how to salvage this?
Well, I can't see it!
This study I can't find online. I did order it through the University of Arizona Library. Hopefully I'll get it sometime soon, but unfortunately that's the best I can do right now.
5 times more likely to die during pregnancy and childbirth than a woman in her 20s.
I think this is where Abdullah got a little confused. He didn't track the source down properly, and I'll show you.
Yeah, so he's quoting things from these secondary sources, and he's not checking the primary source. But when you check the primary source, it's just like think tanks, it's like UNICEF, like just making broad claims based on feminist or liberal ideology. It's not like medical, zero data. It's not like a medical study. So this is his dishonesty or incompetence. Maybe he's just incompetent. He can't distinguish between a secondary source and a primary source. That could be the problem.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm not sure who this guy is. Is he prominent in this topic or something? But that is a total failure based on that clip. Of course, I'm not sure whether later on he managed to discover some study that somehow cite a valid primary source or something. Anyway, so I guess this video is good to show for my FAP student what not to do in your preparation for your undergrad presentation, I guess. Well, that's it for today, I guess. Thank you for watching. See you next time.